Welcome back to Oldman Gaming, where we're here in Gold Rush. We're still in Season 15, but where we're at is the end of Season 2 here on the leaderboard. And basically what's happened since the last video is the first day of winter, I took time to drill, and I drilled for, I had about 500 ounces. Was it? No, I think it was 600 ounces. So I already had 450 or so. It's about 150 ounces. Then each day of winter, I drilled out just one square, which is basically to cover the cost of the overhead, which was the workers and things. But it actually averaged out to be about 40 ounces per day, which is way more than I needed. I only needed about 20. So it left me with quite a bit of money at the end. I think 1.3 million at the end of the season. And so what I did is I went and bought two Frankensteins. And so in this episode, we're gonna get to the spring, the first day of spring. I'm gonna show you how I set up my Frankensteins, and then we're gonna start digging, and we're gonna get into some real good gold. So let's get busy. Oh, got too close there. We're gonna end our season. Some things are gonna break because I've got some things outside. Okay. I did put all of my big trucks, like vehicles, into the storage. Let's see. We got 3,000 ounces. That's pretty decent. That's really good. We earned 2.5 million. That would have been more if we owned the lot for the claim. So, all right. So what we need to do, like, I don't even have the truck here because I just left it in the shop, or the hold on. I heard my dog barking. He was out on our balcony, and he can't get in, so I had to go let him in. All right, so I've left him here in this garage. When I pack up for winter, I just pack everything, all the parts for the equipment. I just bring them in here. You don't have to send the big stuff out. It's not going to break. It's just the parts that you actually have to replace that break. So well, we'll do that in a minute. I was going to start transferring all this stuff. We'll just get all the wash plant stuff set up. Now this is the first day of spring, which means we still can't dig. It's just how it works. Basically, I think they did that so that we would have time to set stuff up, because every day or every season it's the same. You have a little bit of like setup that you have to do. Oops, that was too close. Go. I normally leave all the junk out here, like the cables, because they're so cheap to replace. It's not a big deal. It does say we had something break. This cable. Start winding it. It's that cable. Okay. Well, that is not too shabby. Bunch of broken stuff right here, so we'll just pile it up. What else we got in the ball? That was it? Oh, I could have brought more junk out here. I thought this was full. Let's see. That was in there. I didn't. So these have nothing to take off, which I really like. And this has nothing to take off, so you can leave this out here. You can leave these out here. It's just the stuff up there that really has something. You know, like there's the engine and the springs and the buckets. Now, the buckets I don't usually bring in. I just they're not really too expensive. What's out here? Oh yeah, that was already dead, so it's not a big deal. The only thing I haven't got as far as workers and stuff goes, I do not have a repairman. I forget what they're exactly called, but yeah, I just don't have one, so it's kind of weird. That's okay, we got quite a few that we can train up, so we'll go ahead and do that. Of course, we're going to need a few of them for the things. Yeah, the things. For the Frankensteins. Can't remember what they're called. We'll get those all moved out. I'm going to show you how I get those set up. There's not necessarily a wrong way to set them up, but there's a like pretty efficient way as far as like gassing them up and things like that you can definitely get in on to make sure you're doing the best setup that you can. And they're finicky little things. You'll see as we go about. I have actually videos you could see as well how they operate sometimes. They're not very happy when they're like not on solid ground. So let's see, we're gonna just throw this on top here and hope it stays. Yeah, that didn't work, but now that we can get it there. Well, it's hanging in there. Let's try and see how far we can get with it. Good enough for me. I'm not gonna fight it. So you can see I even left the big gas can out here. These things you just have to remember, take off the gas hose, because if you don't, what will happen? Which I've got in here. There it is. So you got to take this off. If you don't, then it springs a leak, and you're in trouble because then you will lose all your gas in there. What is it? See, so I left it out. It's got 84% gas. If I left this on, we'd come by here and you'd see it's spurting gas and the actual gas leaks out. This I leave out, almost nothing breaks. I mean, if it does, it's going to be these buttons. And for the most part, I just use these buttons anyway, so it's not a big deal, I think. Of course, replacing those, they're like $100 a button. It's like annoying is all it is. Let's get our wash plants, our process plant set back up. Leave that in there. This thing. Right, I forget which side the things. Yeah, that's good. And this one you can easily see. Which is that. Hey, come on, I was pointed right at it. What's the problem here? Missing it? Guess I was missing. Let's see, we don't got. I think we might have some in this. I don't know. Kind of hope that we don't, because I'd like to just start off fresh and new. So I put this way too far back. That's a lot better. The hose. Well, I guess that is that leads over here. Interesting. Okay. We do have to get a new cable for that. That's the one that. Correct. There's a third hose. And there's gotta be. Alright, so that's kind of a setup as we're gonna get it for do this. We won't turn the water on yet. We got a few things still to do. I'm gonna pick these up, just tidy up the place here. I hate seeing the red things up there. So let's go. Truck's almost out again. Maybe we'll fill it up. I love filling it up with this. It's so fast. Like filling up a gas can or a jerry can. Almost as fast. Actually, we'll just fill this up as well. And then we'll fill that up. Although we do have to do some training of some people, so I might save my money a little bit. We can always wait till the first washout to get cracking. Now, in this day, if you run out of money, you still can't dig. It's a good day if you want to use the time to keep drilling. Otherwise, you obviously just skip the day. And can you get out of the car, please? Oh my gosh, it's just not good. Okay. Guy's dead. Guy's broke. Okay. Actually come up here too far. Go over here. Install all the fun things back on the plant here. Get it rolling. We'll buy some buckets now. We'll get like the durable ones. Throw this guy on. We just bought this, so there's no way I'm leaving it out in the winter time. Of course, I wouldn't leave it out anyway, because it's not worth it. Okay, so goes right up here. Some of these things I like because they just click in. You don't have to do anything. In fact, the springs are the same. You just plop them in place and you're set to go. There it is. I should basically have all my setup ready to go as far as the wash plant. Now, I mean, we do need one more power cable, but we'll buy that. Turn around. See, so if I didn't need to put on the, or like set up the Frankensteins, I'd be ready to rock and roll and dig. So, but we need to go over here. All right. So I don't generally ever buy this because they charge way too much, but the transport, it's always the same. So that is actually well worth buying. So what we need here is, we do need a mobile big excavator, the dump truck, front end loader, Frankenstein. Oh yeah, it also allowed me to buy 2 big fuel tanks, which is the other things that we're going to look at for being helping us to be more efficient. I think that's, if you left out all your equipment, this is about what you'd end up paying anyway. But this is so much faster because you don't have to deal with anything. So what we're going to do, I parked them way down there. That's good. That makes it easier. Oh yeah, that thing needs a battery. We were just, you know what, we'll go back. One place that wouldn't come up. Maybe we should have dug it out with a shovel. All right, so we need a battery and we need a power cable. But I think the power cable's on the other side. Where's the batteries? I think we're gonna need a couple of these, so I'll just... I think we have 3 of them, so that's fine. Okay, so it must be an accessory. I know the power cable is, this one is. Are batteries? Like, wait a minute, did I miss? I must have missed them, huh, in the parts. I must have. Got scrolling to, oh, we need a couple buckets. We'll buy these ones. We'll buy 2 for now. If we need more, we'll come back. There's... Did I not see the batteries? Are they not in here? We'll get 1 reinforced battery. We've got space. I'll just buy another one of these. Oh, we don't have space. Okay. Good enough for me. Alright, now we're set for our day. Actually, the setup shouldn't take too long. Look at those beautiful things. And so basically they're just like an excavator, only they have a conveyor belt on them. And they have 2 gas tanks. So that's... Yeah, I should have... What? Hold up. It's gonna be easier if I take this one first. Kind of easier. They're big, so you have to think about maneuvering them around. Oh, wrong way. We actually need to kind of... Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. What I'm trying to get to is to go down and... Alright, I think we can... There we go. We're going to get down here and fill it up. I always fill them up first here at this one. Obviously the other 2 don't have any gas in them. I don't know if you necessarily need this full right in the beginning, because you're only driving them a short distance. But when it comes time to use the conveyor belts, you're going to want them full. Let's see, I don't think we can reach it. Oh, push the conveyor belt mode. Put this down. Alright. Fill up the conveyor belt now. So this gas tank is here at the back. I didn't know. Here it is. I guess I gotta pull this in. Yep. All right. Put this bugger in place. Oh, we're in conveyor belt mode. We don't want that yet. Dragging on the... Guess we need to put this up a bit. Oh, that's... There we go. So the thing you got to think about when putting these in place is you because of how small our thing is, we can't drive down there forward. We actually have to drive this down backwards. And we're going to want this one in place first, because the one up here, if we place this one here, it's going to be in the way. We already got things that are in the way. Obviously, we're going to have one right here. And we're going to have this guy down here in the pit. So remember to back them up into the pit. Take this back as we go, probably. Okay, so for right now, that one is all set. We're not going to mess with it yet because we actually have to align the other one first. My gosh, now we got like a bunch of them to go through. Okay. There we go. Since we're... Oh, wrong way again. Since we don't get the bucket help, which, I mean, for most part, I don't need it. But like with these things, it would be great to be able to have that yellow bucket, like that yellow drop zone thing to show up. So we can see where they fall. But you don't have it. But you can pretty much do it by sight. And I'll show you how in just a little bit. All right. This one up. Away. Gotta move it forward and drop down the back. That should be. Oh, well, we can go up to. Not a big deal. This is also why I like to have this gas can here. Really like essential to everything that you're gonna be doing. So many of the vehicles drive past this area. So it's pretty decent to have it there. Okie dokie. Now we're set to line this one up. The top one is actually pretty much the easiest one. Dragging on some. Back end's dragging a little bit. We're gonna be okay. So also, when you're down in the pit, you can use the percentage of gas in these things to kind of determine. Get up in that. I guess it's as far as it goes. Anyway, so I was saying you can use the percentage of gas to figure out how full your wash plant is. I have to think about it for a minute. But I believe it's about 40% gas that runs through this. So yeah, 40%. So you could basically get 2 out of the 3 bucketfuls before you have to fill it up. All right, so let's look here. Right. This guy over here, just a little more. Often in the end, you find that it's gonna be off to one side in the back here. Plus we need room to get down there a little bit, at least with the front loader for the first time. I'm rethinking this. Oh, we'll just move it back over here for now. Kind of to the side there. Need to run this way a little more. Yeah, that's about kind of what I want. I put this all the way down because I'm going to be on a... You're on a hill inside the... Get to the... There we go. There, so the other one has to come up here, and if this is too high, I mean, sometimes you'll find there's just like a couple centimeters of distance between the two. So, all right. So here's the thing. We can obviously see it's not yet up there. Whoa. Okay. That'll be pretty close. What I'm going to do is push it up a little. Because what happens is it looks like it would be almost over, but the dirt seems to fall, like it comes off and falls a little back. You'll see what I mean when you run it yourself, but actually what I want to do, I'm going to move this back all the way as far as we can. Pull that up a little bit. This will help. Basically, if you can, you want to like maximize this one's reach. But now see, we've got to go a little more over here. You want to try to start with this one all the way maxed out. So what I'll do is I'll put this fully maxed. These have a huge reach. This is what I'm talking about. They barely like have room for... All right. That looks pretty good. So one thing you always want to make sure to do is to put the parking brake on. That'll help them to not move so much. But it's not guaranteed either. Okay, let me get out of here and look down at the back here, because this is pretty tight here. Oh, gee, look at that. But this is good for right now, because then we can use the excavator and just dump it right into the hopper. That's my goal right here, right now. So as far as alignment goes, these are pretty good. We'll just air on. All right. Yeah. There, that's the view I want. They were pretty close. It's okay if it's hitting the belt and not the hopper, because it rolls back. And it counts for it. What you want to make sure is just aiming in front of the belt here. I guess we weren't all the way back. All right, that's good for now. So the next thing we're going to do is the gas tanks in place. So this is the other really important part. I know. I'm a little COD in certain things. And this when I'm driving it, it's got to be straight. All right, so we need to go get our cables first. But this is how to be the most efficient with these things. They take a lot of gas. I mean, you can use the gas can, you know, the mobile gas can back there. The trouble is you have to get your truck in there and that in there. I think each one will pretty much use up the whole thing, if I remember right. If not all the whole thing, it's close enough that you have to run back and forth. In fact, both of these together only cost about $25,000. So it's well worth your time, even if you have to go rent the drill and drill for 30 ounces of gold. It's well worth your time to go do so. I think the cables are here. Where are they at? I thought, yeah, see, they're over here. This is close enough. I think I might, we'll see, but I might only put the top one in first. As we don't have enough room currently in our pit for this other one. That's the thing. That's why you gotta like dig to make the pit kind of a bit bigger at the bottom. You got room to work with both. Do here. There we go. Pressing all the wrong buttons. All right. I'm trying to talk and think, and this is just like too much for me at the moment. All right. So, at the bottom, you need room to drive your well, you don't need room for the excavator because you're always using it at the top, but you will need room for the gas can, this one, if you're going to do it this way, which I would really suggest you do so. It's probably the best way to, like I said, it's the most efficient way because, you know, filling something up from this thing is super fast to start off with. And two, you fill it up once and you don't have to and it takes seconds to fill it up. Whereas with that thing, first off, you have to drive it to wherever your gas can is. It takes a while to fill it up. And then you have to drive it over to the oh, come on now. Drive it over the Frankenstein and fill up the Frankenstein. And the fill up rate from that is way slower than this thing. You know, that's probably the slowest thing besides a actual jerry can. Alright, so when you're putting these down, see where the door is there. You want to make sure that door is on the same, same side as the, or as close to the gas tank of the conveyor belt of the Frankenstein. Otherwise, you might have troubles filling it up. Because the fuel nozzle is right there. You want the fuel nozzle to be as close to the conveyor. Ooh, that's a tight squeeze there. Well, this one I always like to put just over here on the top. We've almost kind of made a mistake and dug too much dirt out here, but it's okay. I'll get over it. I think right there should work. Let's just kind of test it. Because, oh, I did do this wrong. Okay, because see the fuel nozzle's down there. Or the, you know. But as long as this is long enough, I really don't care. Ah, it's not. Okay. Yeah, I did pick this up wrong. Well, not too tough to fix today. Once we can just drive it down here. Do a little bit of a switcheroo. Dude, stop. Break my cables. There we go. That little dip. I want to. Now we're actually kind of too far away. Get up. Drop it down. Alright, I like that. I think that's close enough. Let's see. Almost be better if this was on the other side, but now at least I know it'll read. We're good to go. And if you're really worried, you can just push it. In fact, I think I'll do that. Let's get the cables off first. Or not. Let's just jump around because it's fun. What's going on here? I want to go up the ladder. Always shooting. There's no brakes on these things, though. They will slide wherever they slide. Let's see, I think part of it's because the actual bucket is still on there. Come on. Seriously, this is the only problem. Like, I couldn't get the... There we go. All the cables are out. Bump it over. Come on. Over. Because this top one, you probably won't move at all anymore. So the closer you... Ooh, that's good. I'm going to leave it right there. Oh, we're tottering. We're teetering here. Let's back it up. Do not want to fall down. Honestly, I wish there was a way we could lock these fuel tanks into place. That's a perfect setting right there. So let me look down here. Well, we could drop it right there. I think there's room there. Let's do it. I mean, we got the cables on and everything. Enter this again. Put those up so they're not dragging. Other way. Like this thing needs some fuel too, so. I know I still got the other place that has all the gold in it that I want to dig out, so, but the Frankensteins won't help over there. It's gonna be way too hard to get a Frankenstein over there to do anything. That right there is your perfect setting. So you got the gas tank right next to it. Frankenstein's in place. You can see it's gonna drop right into the hopper there. It's a beautiful thing. All right, so as we learned, we want to, of course, this one's a little different. We're going to drop it in from the side, so we're going to pick it up. I need to. Well, I need my. Well, what we'll do. I wonder if I can push it around. Let's see if we can push it. This guy's in the way. Out of the way. Care about you, but need this guy to kind of. Yeah, that's close enough. Oh no, get off my track. I've done this job. Oh, come on, serious. All right. Good news is we can also put it around. Yep, that's exactly the place I want to have it. Okay, gotta go find our other cables. Luckily, they shouldn't be too far away. It's gonna be a tight little working zone down there for a little while. Because I really didn't make it super wide down there. Okay, so there's the... Here they are. Personally, I do like the fact that they don't actually break and you have to buy new ones. I mean, that would be a little more realistic, but this is great because it doesn't, you know, doesn't eat up all your time. I know we're going to need that pretty high. Be driving down the slope over here. And if you remember anything from the last one we tried, we almost broke it. So. Now we got to be careful because there's the hopper we got to clear. We can't be too close over here by the trees because it catches the trees there. Don't want to whack our... Oops. Exactly what I was talking about, but it's good. This is why you want it pretty wide. Just so you can do this. Up in. Roll this in a bit. Oh, no, 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 no. Now you're going the wrong way. Get a different view here. Alright, this is supposed to go into super easy now. Got it hanging the wrong stupid. Alright, break on me. Up here where we can. Sometimes I wish the camera would follow. Okay, lay down. I mean, downward. I have to fix it. Alright, that should be easy enough to fix. Yeah, not everything goes perfect the way we'd like to see it. I'm gonna guess they're down in the thing. You probably are somewhere here. Oh yeah, there they both are. Too bad I can't pick them both up at the same. Gotta make the same run twice. Oh, ladder's on the other side. Okay. Not how this works. Now, if I wanted to, I could put it down with 3, but let's just have 4, just in case. Oh, that's hanging over now. See, I think it's moved a bit. I don't remember if we put the parking brake on it, so it's possible that we've hit it with this and it's moved around. And so also every time that you because they always move. They always move. Anytime you stop them and they do a clean out, you're going to want to make sure, also check what we need to. That's our problem. Close. Need to back up a whole bunch. Outer cog is almost broken. Okay. That's looking better. There we go. That's what I want. Okay, let's see where it's at. Is it actually on the ground? Or... Here's the thing I found. Even if it's not on the ground, if it's hanging, just jump down here and take the cables off. Because it'll drop. And it'll be okay. And then with the cables, always drop them off the side where the excavator is, and then that really decreases your likelihood of being caught on it. Once you, like, say we back up. I'm gonna just see here. Might have been the long way. Seems to have been a watch. Okay. Let's see. We gotta go to this mode. Yes, we have done it. That's it. That's how I would set this up. There's a few other things we want to look at before I need to stop that. So also remember, don't forget to fill these up, even if it's like just a couple thousand. I'm gonna start with that anyway. The other thing I wanted to check, I'm quite good at this. I've found through every season. I do this quite often. I leave these ones on. but we wanted to realign this one a little bit because it's pretty good. And now we're pretty much like it's not gonna lift up. All right, well, we're pretty much stuck where we're at for now. I'm okay with that. Turn that one off. Good thing. No. Okay, yeah, no, see that one's on as well. I thought so. And the lights are on. Great. Ah, perfect. This is where I want it. All right, so what we need to look at now is workers. Take a look at some workers. Because what we need, guy's unassigned. He's a wash plant guy. He needs to be retrained. We need 2 in the Frankenstiens. We'll put him on 1. This guy's unassigned too. Oh, he's 1 day away from being upgraded. Okay, well, this guy's ready to rock and roll. Retrain him to also be a Frankenstein. Go. So here we've got 4 workers and vehicles. I don't know. Do we have a front loader guy? Let's see what we've got here. Okay, so we've got dump truck guy. Good. He's kind of far away though. Like what I'm looking for is we want to get all level 3 into the vehicles if we can. Baker. Why do we have 4? I didn't. Oh, I think the way in the beginning here. There's here the excavator. Okay, great. Ah, that's kind of lame. That's so lame. All right, well, we need 1 in the excavator. Not excavator. Sorry, the front end loader. Retrain him. Go. Assign him to that. We have 5 workers, but they all need to be at the top. That needs to be upgraded to start off with. Yes, what I'm going to do. Where did he go now? Where did he go? Okay, this is, oh, that's not, that's our new guy here. All right, so we're going to retrain this guy. Oh, okay, hold on. I forgot. Okay, so we're here. Excavator is at level 3. That's exactly what I needed to know. You know, every other one is except the dump truck, isn't it? That was the dump truck. He's so far, it's 11, like that's 11 work days. And I want to show you why it's important. Okay, so this is the guy we're going to retrain. We're retraining him to be the dump truck guy. So the reason behind this is, wait. Okay. I want to assign you to this. That's okay. Let's just make sure he's assigned there. Front end loader. Assigned. Okay, awesome. All right, so the reason why you want 5 workers in all the vehicles at level 3 is for two reasons. Obviously, here you can see you get 5% off to vehicle fuel consumption. But the better, or the more, the greatest benefit, I don't actually have one that's all the way empty, do I? So, but when your vehicles run out of gas, so I don't know if it works in the truck. I haven't actually tried that. But all the other machines, say like, let's see. But the Frankensteins, it's only on the drive part, not the conveyor belts, which kind of stinks. But I want to check the front end loader. Battery is discharged. Great. I was thinking this probably doesn't have a lot of fuel in it. But anyway, the idea is when you run out of fuel, all you have to do is restart the engine and it instantly fills them back up. So that's why you want to have all level 3 workers in your vehicles, and you need 5 of them. Once you have 5, this benefit's there. You don't actually see it anywhere in any place. It's kind of one of those hidden secrets. So here's the secret of the video. 5 workers, level 3 in all of your vehicles. Instant refill when you add a gas. It is impressive how much time that saves. So, that said, I don't have a vehicle I could actually show you in yet, but throughout the video, I'm sure I will. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it now and run some dirt, and we're going to see about a clean out maybe. So I will see you in a bit. Seems like my bulldozer is just floating. Oh, there it goes. Finally fell. Great. Now we're back to driving. Ah. Reset. I know. That way. Okay, so here we are, just about ready to dig. A little more on the edge there. Right. As you can see, you can actually reach quite far. This is how fast you can dig. This current square that only has about 200 in it, so it's not going to be a huge payout. But it's something I need to get through, and I figured we'd just go ahead and get through it. So imagine if you had the dump truck here, you'd be filling it up pretty fast. The hopper here is much bigger than the dump truck. So that's why it looks like we're not getting far. I mean, we're not, but we really are actually doing quite well. Thing we got to remember is to not, okay, so we got plenty of dig space up there. Let's do this. Let's make sure they all align. We're going to turn them on and see. That's the front one. That's the back one. So turn these on, you go to conveyor and you hit Y, I think it is. I'd like to go back to drive. That's the right view. I can clearly see that's going to drop on there and it'll be fine. You'll see it drops on, and then the conveyor belt, or the other one starts to count. Okay, we went the wrong way. Turn this bad boy on. drive. Oh, I don't know. He may not be lined up. But we'll see. It's a close call. Crap. What the... And it's still dropping in there. That's fine. We're so far off. Up. We'll stop that one for now. Oops. This is the thing, you gotta line them up. And, oops. Oh. Looking for a different view here. You know, I can see it's falling in there. Turn it on. I need to go much further up. Awesome. See, so I'll hop out here just to see, but now we can see that's filling up this hopper. Make sure this is parked. Nope, parking brake is not on. So if at all costs, we want to leave this the way it is, not move it at all. What I'm gonna do also, we're gonna go turn this on, because now we have, oh, but it's, dang it. Well, we're gonna turn it on, but why I'm saying dang it is because we've done it in the daytime. You can see it just gives you a steady stream of money. That's gold dirt coming in. Let's make sure everything's processing. So now I have tier 3 or like level 3 workers and everything. So everything should be switched out a few times. I don't actually have enough buckets up there, so that's something we got to switch or change. Okay, everything's loading. I mean, like filling up. I got one bucket way over here, so I'm gonna go grab it. But so you can see, you can dig really fast using the excavator over the hopper. It's just getting that hopper at the bottom to line up really well. I mean, currently it is. To get further and further out, you'll find it's more and more difficult to like have it quite. Okay, well 2 is good for now. Actually, what we could do is this. There we have it. We'll just run down to this one. We'll turn this one back on. We do have to arrange it, or like... Conveyor. There we go, that's going to push it over. All right, this is... Or conveyor belt going forward. Hello, I just want to go freaking forward. Oh my god. Crazy. Push this fucker over. What? Okay, this is working. This is going to work. Running our tracks the way we need. That's fine. Okay, why are we not going forward? What is it? I think we've ditched ourselves here. Be bad. Come on, move this garbage. Perfect. Oh, great. All right, I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna get this fixed. We'll be back. Shit. Gotta turn everything on and start fucking digging. Get my fucking way. Annoying. What? All right. I checked our thing. We're at 80%. We got a little more digging to do. What's that? That'd be about a dump truck full. So that's like what, 10 of these? I mean, we'll obviously see them tell us that everything is full and being swapped, so that's good. We'll do a quick, we'll do a clean out and see where we're at. I'm not expecting much, to be honest. We're running somewhat crap dirt, so I kind of wanted to dig through it. Just to see if, like, the ones that have 200 in them, are they worth digging? You know? I think we probably have enough. The thing is, it takes a little while to run through the system here, so we'll just keep filling it up until we see the things going, or until we fall off the top, because well, it's not swinging in any way, so I guess we're good. We're just not getting really full buckets. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. That's not cool. We're falling. Let's see if we can quickly pull ourselves out of this mess. No, look at that crap. Just said, don't fall in, and I fell in. All right, let's see this. If we push that in some way. I don't know. Get a bit. No, 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 open. Don't open, open, open. Yeah, we're falling. Dang it. Think we can save it? No, we actually can't, unfortunately. Okay. Well, everything that could go wrong in an episode has. Well, y'all can see that, you know, we all have our days. We all have our days. All right. At the right. view, the right alignment. Maybe we can even, you know, of all the vehicles, you would think because this is a digger, they would have lights all over the place on it. This thing has the least amount of lights. You can hardly see anything with any of the lights on it. Another thing the developers could easily do is allow us to add more lights to these things. And I know other people have said that too, because like there are some machines that just, for instance, this one, like you almost feel like there's no lights on this thing at all. Oh, nothing to switch, so I guess we still need to keep digging. Dang it, I was hoping that... Maybe I'll hop out and see where we're at. Maybe I should have made sure... Well, we made sure it was going through just fine. 92? Oh, that means we get 12%. See, we did 12% in that, what, 2 minutes we were over there? We're spending more time here, this is basically wasting money, because we freaking ditched the... we ditched it. Oh boy. Hey, but for, you know, that last clean out we did in the pit on the other side there, it was pretty much exactly 150 ounces. Was it 250? I don't remember. Oh well. Alright, so we won't hang ourselves so much on the edge here. We'll dig a little bit more so we can get what we need. Did it actually save our dirt? Oh, it did. Look at that. That's actually... Normally when you reset vehicles, you lose the dirt. Now the thing I said about the gas, because we're at 69 and we've almost got a full thing, that was when you're digging with the front end loader, because it's so much slower, as you can plainly see. If we didn't run out of fuel and we didn't fall in, we would have actually been much further along. We would have already had a switch. Alright. Okay, we'll do it like that. Wow, we did 500 ounces. I mean, 500 yards. That's good. For how little we're digging, that's good, you know. And all the trouble I've been kind of facing here. What I need to see is that we have a full plant and we can go do a clean out. Come on, show me the money. Is it not hitting? I mean, what's the problem? I'm curious. I feel like something's wrong. No, it's going in there. I've gotten off again. We're 96, so we almost have it all. I'm gonna try. Just move it over a little bit. Okay. Put down here, that's still hitting it on. There we go. Things are starting to switch. Yay. Money in our pockets. Triangle. Maybe. Let's pull up here. Yeah, look at that. See, once we're through this, these 2 blocks here, then we're to the real good dirt. That's actually really nice to see. And this hasn't taken too long. We're just kind of in a place that I know we're supposed to be cleaning out, but just got to digging. And I'm close to where I want to be. We can do like a double clean out, maybe. We dig so fast. I think everything switched. I hope everything did. That's the other thing. Sometimes you gotta check to make sure everything switches, because I don't know. I've seen times where not everything switches, and then you're like out a bucket on the duplex jig or something, and you're like, okay, that's like 60 ounces gone. Like if I bulldoze down more, perhaps perhaps we'd be like able to reach the ground. And but it was taking so much time, I just didn't want to do it. I'd rather dig with both machines and just make money, or get gold so I can be on the leaderboard, because we're down to number 11, I think it is. And where I want to be is about 2,000 ounces more than where I'm at, as far as leaderboard score goes. So what that means, lots of this digging. Almost curious to know how much we've got in there. We are just tearing it up here. It's kind of missed, I think. We would open and drag it. Nope. Great. Now we can dig a lot right here. Let's see. Wherever the, like, between your tracks are, is where you can dig the deepest. What's going on? Like, it's stuck. Whoa. I don't like that view. I've seen some people dig with that view, but I think that view makes me a little sick. Not one I like to dig in. Actually, what we could do, I'm sure we can maybe reach it if we move over. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Definitely don't want to just drive off this either. That's kind of not smart. Let's see if we can still hit the hopper from over here. I want to say maybe. Oh yeah, we're actually hitting it. Hard to see though. That's okay. If we miss a bit, it'll roll back into where the where we can get it with the front loader. Yeah, we're dropping some, but it's okay. Like I said, it like this goes back as part of the stuff that we will get with the front loader in a bit. I'm just wondering how I'm going to get the front loader down here. There's just no room to maneuver anything down there, so yeah, that's gonna be another thing. I'm just gonna quickly, if I can, see where we're at. Only 50%. All right, well, here's what we'll do. We're on the run. No. That's not the one. Not the one. Just turning everything off over here, so all the lights will drain. I can't even tell the lights are on. I probably have my own light on, right? But once again, I'm not expecting a lot from this dirt. I hope maybe 30 ounces. I mean, not 30. Let's be bold and say like 90 ounces or something. Actually, that's a lot. It's probably more like. Well, here's what we'll know. We'll find out. We've just gone through 2 squares, pretty much. My feet hurt. Sitting on them. Oh yeah, I guess buckets might be a good idea. I think we've got 2 in the truck here. Ah, good, we do. And we're not in a rush. It's still nighttime. We might even have enough time to get that second one done. If we can like continue digging and reach the hopper without getting the front loader in there first. I know it's going to be a bit of a struggle with the front end loader down there. The first time, oh, yeah, this is terrible. If we can go to 2%, then maybe it's going to be okay. 71? Yeah, that's like nothing. Yeah, this is, like I said, a crap clean out. Basically, I know this, I was just, it's there. It was kind of in the way. I got tired of waiting. Wanted to dig, so. How much did we get? 5 ounces. We're looking at maybe 25 ounces here. But it's dirt I had to get through. God. How do I poured them both in there, didn't I? Yay! Well, it's not like there was much magnetite anyway. Gotta get these emptied out. Probably should just run the rest of the dirt that's there and then clean and delete. I think it might almost make sense to move the Frankenstein kind of out of the way, and then I guess we could have 11 ounces. See, we're at like 16 ounces. And this will 7 or 8 ounces maybe. I don't think it'll be 10. We'll be hard pressed to make 10 on this one. I didn't even save my game. Probably because I know the payout for these is just not awesome. But hey, now we're like looking at the face of the blocks that are like 500, 600, 800. If we can dig through them that fast, I'll be catching up in no time. I'm ready to fly. Our first clean out of season 3. That's terrible. Oh, probably need this. We'll throw it in there. Not like we'll get much out of it. 2 or 3% maybe. If we get 3%, that'll actually be pretty decent. Oh, look at that. Say 2%. Ooh, we might get 10. We might. Actually, we started with 0 gold, so 26.8. That is a whopping clean out. And guess what? We got enough fried dirt to do that again. Think about the money we're making. Hey, that's actually enough to make, continue another day anyway. But I'm gonna leave it here. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.